Good afternoon, friends. Are you ready for compliance of generation of e-invoicing effective from 1st of August 2023? If you are a registered person in GST and your aggregate turnover crosses 5 crore in any preceding financial year starting from 2017-18, then you need to compulsorily, mandatorily generate e-invoicing effective from 1st August 2023. You need to calculate, you need to check your aggregate turnover of preceding financial years 17-18, 18-19, 19-20, 20-21, 21-22 and 22-23. If any of this preceding financial year your aggregate turnover exceeds 5 crore, then compulsorily generation of e-invoice from 1st August 2023. What is the meaning of aggregate turnover? Sum total of your taxable supplies plus exempt supplies, which includes exempted goods or services by way of notification or chargeable to nil tax of GST, nil rate of GST, plus non-taxable supplies. Then you need to add even your export turnover, sum total of taxable, exempted and export, calculated PAN, permanent account number basis, all the registration together under that particular PAN, exceeding 5 crore in any preceding financial year starting from 17-18. First part. Second part. This e-invoicing is compulsorily to be generated for B2G supply, business to government, government entity, local authority, PSU. You need to generate. But there was one doubt. If any government department, local authority or PSU has taken registration only for tax deduction at source in GST under section 51 of CGST Act. So they are not normal registered. They are only registered for deduction of tax TDS under section 51. There was doubt in the market whether this generation of e-invoicing would be compulsorily for the supplier who is supposed to generate because his aggregate turnover limit is exceeding the specified 5 crore rupees. A recent circular number 198 dated 17 July 2023 clarified that if you are a supplier, registered supplier, need to generate e-invoice because your threshold aggregate turnover crosses 5 crore and you are raising invoice to government department, whether government department normally registered or registered for TDS purpose under section 51, you need to generate e-invoicing. Circular number 198. So B2G supply, B2G taxable supplies, B2B taxable supplies, registered supplier to registered recipient. For taxable supplies, bear in your mind, it is not for exempted. B2B taxable supplies. And then for export of goods or services. So this threshold of 5 crore, if you exceed, then compulsorily generation of e-invoice for both for goods and services. When this provision is not applicable, you'd be interested to know. It is not applicable in case of G2B. So government organization, government authority, local authority raising invoice to normal registered supplier, G2B is not required. Entity-wise exempted. Who all are other entity exempted? SEZ unit, but not developer. Bank, insurance and financial institution need not required. Goods transport agency not required. Passenger transportation services not required. Multiplexes cinema admission not required. So these are the entity wise. So this exemption for the entity, they need not require to generate e-invoice even though their threshold aggregate turnover crosses that specified limit. Generation of e-invoice is required for your tax invoice, debit note, credit note. Bear in your mind, and for what supply I have explained that also. Now what is this e-invoicing provision? You will continue to generate your invoice from your own accounting and billing software, but there would be specified particulars as per e-schema INB 01. So you will continue to generate your tax invoice from your own accounting, billing or ERP software, having specified particulars in that invoice that is standardized as per INB 01, and that should be converted into JSON file. That is the only need. So your accounting, billing and ERP software should have inherent feature of converting these particulars into JSON file, and then transmit this data, push the data from this accounting, billing, ERP software, need to push the data to government dedicated invoice registration portal. What this invoice registration portal will do? This invoice registration portal will undertake deduplication check, check all the specified particulars and check there is no duplication. Once all the data is being verified and checked by IRP, invoice registration portal, then this IRP going to assign unique IRN number, invoice reference number. Sometime it is being said invoice registration number with QR code, and it is digitally signed by the IRP, and it is again given back, transmitted back to the supplier who has uploaded the specified particulars. And then this supplier can convert this JSON invoice file having unique IRN number with QR code digitally signed, convert into PDF or Excel as the way they want through their own accounting, billing or ERP software, and send to the customer concerned. This IRP undertake this deduplication check, assigning unique IRN number with QR code digitally signed in quickest possible manner. 200 times of millisecond only that is required. So it is reporting. So you are generating invoice having specified particulars as per INB 01 from your own accounting, billing and ERP software, converted into JSON file and then pushed to the IRP. So that integration is required. That can be online, that can be offline, that can be by way of bulk uploading. That is all available. So this video was only to give a flavor that are you ready for compliances of generation of e-invoicing from 1st August 2023. There are some more queries pertaining to e-invoicing. You can watch my other video on this particular topic, like can I do some amendment on IRP portal? If I made some mistake in my tax invoice, can I do some amendment? See, this IRP is only a pass-through portal. No amendment is possible. Can I cancel? Yes, cancellation is possible within 24 hours. Subject to your invoice is not being checked by proper officer during transportation. So cancellation is possible, but partial cancellation again not possible. Some more question, like when I said that entity-wise exemption, SEZ unit, bank, financial institution, insurance company, it is entity-wise exemption. They need not require to generate, even though they exceed their aggregate turnover exceeds the specified limit. Alongside, I have included the clarification given by circular number 198 that generation of e-invoice is required when it is being generated to government organization, local authority or PSU only registered for TDS purpose, tax deducted as source under section 51. Hope this video will help you to get you prepared for generation of e-invoicing from 1st August 2023. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.